Even better. He's going first. You sure?
I mean, if you have Towering Titan in your deck, I don't want you to go turn 1 Tower Titan.
God, if only I had Towering Titan. What a dream.
So
I'm serious here, my friend. There's no Towering Titans to sigh at in my deck.
So round 1, Bravo. What about the next few rounds?
Oh, I've also destroyed 3 Rangers on the way up here, so. But we all went to 1 life in all of the games against Ranger. So they were closer than I wanted. And I just beat Briar.
Nice.
And I beat a Kasai.
Very nice.
I actually quite like that matchup. It's just like Viserai, but with extra steps.
Deciding on equipment here.
They all died to Spinal Crush.
Yeah, no, that is the issue, isn't it?
They all died to Spinal Crush.
So Spinal is 9. Have 4.
If you didn't think I was playing Spinal, there's no respect, is there?
No. I know you're playing Spinal. I'm just figuring out if I need armor and how helpful is it.
Imagine at the end of the game, I didn't have Spinal all along, I just tricked you.
And then you're just like the super aggro Bravo with Scar for Scars, all that
Get
stuff.
him, kill him.
Zealous Belting, whatever that card is called.
That card's fantastic, but not in this format.
Do you play Bravo in CC, or is it just for
I did for the first 2. I only started playing after Nationals. I'd never played a game of CC until I went to my first Pro Quest. Just like the odd testing game. Bravo felt good into Starvo.
Yep.
But then it turns out after 2 events, it was good enough, but not by enough that it was worth it. So then in a week I learned Prism and played Prism.
How did it go?
And then I went 3-1, and then I lost to Katsu, and then I lost to Rhino.
Ah, that's rough.
Yeah, I'm the only Rhino player in the room in the last round.
I was gonna say, like, there couldn't have been that many Katsus.
Yeah, I started off 3-1. I beat Stravo. I lost to a Stravo who had only tested against Prism. Because that's like the smart thing to do, right?
That's all you need, right? I guess everyone else, you're just going crazy.
I mean, on the Monday, I had no idea what any of the cards in the Prism deck did. So I was glad enough I went 3-1. Those cards all look the same, and they all read the same.
Sorry, just...
I'm just going to start your time now.
Yep.
Cool.
Good luck.
Cheers.
Best of luck.
You too, bud. Just give you a quick cut. I'm going to reveal my equipment in a second.
I am playing what you would expect, except maybe Grasp over Vexing.
Yeah.
Just in case I can block any type of Spinal shenanigans.
This is when I like flip over something that's incorrect. No, we're all good.
Okay.
And you're going first, good sir.
Yes, we do have me going first.
I assume that you have Rune Chant tokens as well, yeah?
I do.
Good. I'm not playing one of those games where someone doesn't present a token.
This is slightly good. Let's go Mordred into Reed, create 6 rune chance.
Sure thing, bud.
And then I'll move to enter.
Fantastic start.
Can't complain. Our arsenal. And draw 3.
Mm. 6, 9, 5, 6, 7, 8. Meh. Alright. We'll go make a seismic. Bravos dominate, so I have no float. Dominated 7. I do have some amount of float, but I have no cards in hand, so there's nothing. Well, I might as well check it in case. So 7,
it wasn't chewing gum in there. Nice.
5, 6, 7, 8. I have 1 float.
Okay, thank you.
Basically,
7. With the crush effect being disabled, that this goes at the bottom of my deck.
yeah, it's like CNC, but for 4 people.
Okay, so what are we doing? We will block 5.
Sure thing.
I'll take 2, go to 18. Okay.
Your turn.
We will choose to break Skeleton.
Oh, that's an early one.
We will play Sonata, playing an extra 6, revealing 6 cards total.
Sure. So 6 cards total. Yeah, sure thing, bud.
Good
Go
to
for
reveal.
it. Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. So I'll leave those 3 and shuffle the deck in the meantime, and there'll be 3 arcane coming your way.
So 3 arcane coming my way, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll take the 3 arcane, mate. I will go to 17.
Am I okay to take these in hand?
Yep.
Yeah.
So you've got 4 in hand,
5
5
in
in
hand.
hand because you're 2 and then 1 in the arsenal. Yep,
So you've taken the arcane.
correct.
Okay. We will start with a rune flash, trigger Viserai, create a rune chant. 6 arcane, 4 go again.
Hmm. I'm going to stop 3 of the arcane. So I'll take 3, go to 14.
Okay.
And then I'll think in this block.
Yep.
I'll take 4.
Okay. 10.
Yep.
I will follow it up with a meet and greet, pitching a blue.
Yep.
You have taken arcane, so meet and greet has go again. And Viserai will trigger, and I'll create 1 more rune chant.
And if this is the one when it hits, it creates a rune chant, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I'll take the one here.
9.
Block 4.
Okay. We will follow it up with a swarming. All modes active, so 4 go again. If it hits, arcane is no longer preventable. Viserai triggers, create a rune chant.
This time's filthy.
Yep. Can't even deny it. Arcane first, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I'll take the arcane.
Okay, 8.
Oh,
Okay. Rune Flash, paying the 2 floating. 4 go again, Viserai triggers. 1 arcane created.
what, 3?
1 arcane and 1 physical going
sorry,
through. 6.
6. My hand has not got many blues in it.
One card left in hand.
Correct.
We will pitch a red and go 1/2/2.
I'll block the 2 physical, we'll take the 3 arcane, so I'll go to 3.
Yep.
So 3 plays 18. If I'm going to get a comeback here, it's going to be good.
Well, I did use up a lot of my threats on this one turn.
Yeah, I mean, you used the big thing on turn 2. That's not how it's meant to go down.
Thank you.
Alright, I have no hand.
I'll draw 4.
Yep. So, I will draw 4 and I'll pass back.
We'll play a red.
Sorry, yes.
We'll play a red Marvin.
Sure thing, bud.
Sorry, just checking your armor. 3 armor blocks left. Okay. We'll play a Spellblade Strike, pitching a blue. We'll have 2 floating, and it's 4 go again. Viserai triggers, itself triggers, creating 2 rune chants. And if it hits, create 3 rune chants.
Thinking on this, because that's...
No, take your time.
What for?
Use one of the floating
That's what I was afraid of.
to go.
No,
2,
it's
2, and 2.
frightening. I'll block out 3 of the arcane total.
Yep.
That's cool. So I'll take like 1 from the arcane with
Yep.
2. And then I'll block the physical damage.
Okay, block is good. I'll arsenal last card and pass to you. 1 card left in hand.
Correct? I'm gonna arsenal, and then I'm gonna draw up and pass.
I got plays. Question is, which one is the best one? Sorry.
It's alright. I can't even remember his discard. Just shows he's drawn raffle bones. Disgraceful.
I was always terrible at memorizing stuff.
Say, at least if you draw all your good cards, at least don't just show me first.
That doesn't work. So, the other things. Right. Player become the Arc Knight, announcing that I'm discarding an attack action. Discard Amplify. Sorry. And I'm gonna go get a blue Plunderman. Oh no, it needs to be a Runeblade card. Thank you. Yep. Let's
Should
go
be dead
get
by now, shouldn't I?
a blue Oath
I
of
think
the
he's just
Arcane.
slacking. I know. He had an insane turn 1. I had the worst turn 1 I've seen all
You
day.
guys just assume I'm decent at the game. All I do is play random cards and hope it lands.
I really wanted to come in with a dominated Spinal on turn 1. Really
Yeah,
make you
that's why I
fear it.
didn't want you to go first.
Yeah.
We will pitch to play a meet and greet. Viserai will trigger. I'll create a rune chant, and I'll have 2 floating.
So this is the one. It's like if you dealt Arcane this turn,
It gets go again.
it gets go again. Sure. It's coming to bite me in the back. Oh, it's really going to come and bite me in the back. What for?
Okay. In the resolution step, I'll opt to play at instant speed, paying 1 and playing a Revel, gaining an action point, and with Revel and Viserai, creating 5 more rune chants, going to 6.
Sure.
And then,
So you have two. You have another action. Just one action point.
yeah,
correct?
just 1 action point,
Sure thing, bud.
which is going to be use my 1 floating to swing the sword for 6, 2, and 2. Sorry, this gets a counter on it. If I don't do any arcane damage at this turn, it will get destroyed. Go to 5.
I'm still alive. Right. I'm gonna stop all of the arcane.
So 6 and then skull cap to stop this. Is that the play?
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, being dumb. Yeah. And then,
No, that was a play. I was worried you would do that.
No, yeah, yeah, that was just And then I'll take 2 to go to 3.
2, go to 3. No arcane dealt. Just well, I'll move to end turn.
Yeah.
Also, my last card, no arcane dealt. Spellbound creepers get destroyed. That's actually a real pain. I will draw 4 and pass to you.
And I will draw 4 and pass to you.
Okay. I'll start with a Gorgonian Tome.
Sure thing, bud.
Draw a card.
Yep.
I'll play a Marvin Skies Blue.
Yeah.
I'll follow it up with a Spellblade Assault. Sorry, Viserai trigger. Or did I miss that trigger?
Say no. You have technically declared the card.
I'm dying here, man.
Viserai trigger on Marvin. Play Spellblade Blue pitching both, I'll have one floating. This goes in. Spellblade Assault and Viserai trigger, create 3. It does have an on hit. If it hits, create 1. And it's coming in for 1 arcane, 2 physical, go again.
I'm going to stop the 1 arcane.
Yep.
And then I'll block.
Okay.
Sorry, where are we now?
We're still on the chain. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so sorry. Yeah,
Cards
sorry.
in hand?
2.
Okay. I will play a Rebel, which will close the chain, creating 5 more. Go to 8.
Give me strength.
And then I'll swing the sword for 8, 2, and 2. With my 1 floating. Hopefully it should be exact lethal. Assuming you have 2 blues in hand. The sigil, you go to 6.
5, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think it is. I think it might be. We do have a blue. Be more. Be 1. Oh, I guess I can block 1.
Yep.
Stop 5 arcane.
5
So
arcane.
3,
So
4, 5.
5 going through.
And then I guess I block, and then GG, bud.
Good game.
Hi, welcome back to Leeds Royal Armoury for the Living Realms Battle Hardened. Sharif,
Hello.
congratulations.
Thank you.
I
Thank you.
finally got you on the screen.
I know I've been like scrubbing so bad that you didn't have me on the stream for like a month at this stage.
I know, you like using Blink and Flash, and you were like, where's Sharif gone? I finally got him, I tracked him down. You had a little bit of trouble yesterday with Dory,
Yep.
so that's why I couldn't get you.
No,
But
no,
we got
that's
you
fair.
today. We got you today. Reasons for choosing Viz over Dorinthia.
I played Viz in the CC season and I really enjoyed it.
And you did a deck tech with Hamish.
And I did do a deck tech with Hamish. I think Viz is a lot of fun. I think in Blitz he pushes so much damage that people have to respect Viz in Blitz, and obviously the field agrees with the meta being so Viz heavy.
It's crazy. Well, Kasai is higher, but representation of making it further on is not as great.
And the thing that shocked me is actually like all the decks that we've been seeing that have been doing well, like Bravo, KO, Kano, and Rhinar, present so much damage on turn 1. So my Bravo opponent there was actually very terrifying because I'm like, if I take my foot off the pedal, I die, and Viz can really brick on some hands. So I was pretty lucky that I didn't brick and I had so much damage. But he is a lot of fun. He pushes so much damage that people have to respect it. So yeah.
Yeah, and even if you do brick, you can hopefully have a few cards that can either tutor from your deck or get from like Rattlebones to get from your discard pile to try and smooth out those rough turns and the rough draw.
And the alternative is, I don't know if you had anyone from our group up here, but our group kind of worked on this Prism list that we tested
We've
with.
seen Jamie, but he lost to Lexi.
Yeah. Well, that Prism list was, we wanted to bring it as a team, and I chickened out at the last second because I did not feel like I had the reps, and I'm quite happy I did it. But yeah, it was another reason for me to bring Viz. I had 3 decks with me, Dorinthia, Viz, and that Prism list. Wasn't confident with Prism. Dorinthia struggled yesterday, and I just felt that if Old Hymns and Kano come in force, she really struggles. And so Viz it was.
Brilliant. So, New Jersey, are you looking to go? Because you are probably, well, I would assume you're in the top 100.
Yes, I am. I would get my invite, but I cannot go. I need to apply for a visa,
Right.
and the earliest appointment for it is in August. So I'll be missing the first one. I am, however,
No,
hoping
they'll
to.
be missing you. Let's get this right.
I am, however, rooting for all the UK players going. I know we have a lot of good representation, so it will be a great event to watch.
So have you already looked at whether or not you can spend that PTI to go to France?
I was considering sending an email to LSS, but I thought I would just wait until we hear back on the France one.
Yeah.
I am just hoping to go to France, yeah. And if not, at least there will always be Worlds, and that's where the PTI is going.
Yeah, I think it would be a shame if you missed out again.
I agree, but
Yeah.
apparently visa appointments are quite rare after COVID, so...
Right, let's start a Kickstarter poll.
Uh,
Let's get you to one.
The worst part is I'm not the only player who had this. Someone else who won a PTQ can't go because of visa appointments, so yeah, it's a bit of a bummer. But it
Yeah.
is what it is.
Yeah, I wish you all the best luck.
Thank you very
Can't
much,
watch me
Barry.
again.
Always a pleasure.